Hello, hello. Alrighty, folks. What's it going to be? Last video of the year. Last video of the year. Congratulations, everybody. We've made it through another year. Let's pray for 2024 that it is better than 2023, although 2023 was not a bad year, all things considered. I mean, we had our ups, we had our downs. We had some world events that really we could have done without. We've got some wars that still are ongoing, so we need to continue to pray for that. But it wasn't 2019 and 2020. So we can all be thankful for that. Anyways, we're going to do another one of Alina's cards. And this is going to be the one that is meant for today. We're leaving it up to the fates. What is the last day going to be? It is going to be, a bit. Have I done this one before? Flam. Let me check. While I'm waiting, while I'm checking, you guys can look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at her art. Her art is just stunning. Looks like there are a variety of ways that we can do this particular pattern, depending on if we start with a triangle or a sort of a square or a 5-pointed shape. So let me see if I have done this one before. Go into YouTube Studio and search for FLAM. I have done it twice. I did it 2 years ago in June of 2021, June 2nd of 2021. Okay. And I did it in December of 2018. And I did both of them very similarly, which is interesting. No, well, not really similarly. I still did it in a round like she did, and I'll probably do that again. So yeah, last one of the day. So the first of the year, So the first thing we do is draw either a kind of a swoopy triangle, a swoopy square, or a swoopy any other number of sided swoopy thing. Then on the ends of it, we're going to do loops. And then we're going to aura. And then we're going to put little circles. And then we're going to aura again. And she's done one big one in the middle, and then she's gone around and done 4-sided ones here. See, this is a 6-sided one here. Then she's done 4-sided ones here. And then she's done 3-sided ones there. And then she's actually done 2-sided ones here. So let's give that a shot. Let's do a mandala-like shape. So we do a little one, big one, square one. What are we going to do? Let's do yellow. Ooh, that was close up. Let's do I'm going to do find the middle here. How many pieces do I, how big of a thing do I want to do? How many shall I do of 8? Sure, why not? Like that. And then we're going to take our compass. If you don't have a compass, find something round to draw around. You can like, here's this piece of tape. I can just draw using that. Okay, you don't have to have a compass. You can use your circle maker, but I'm just going to use my compass today. I need to sharpen my pencil in my compass. Let me do that real quick. I keep forgetting to do that. Let's do that really quick. These are the pencil sharpeners I like. It's got multiple holes. I use one for a colored pencil, and then this one you can use for a big one, and then this is for a standard size pencil. I think I put the link in, I have my shopping link in the description box below, and I got 3 of these. They look very much like this one I got from Faber-Castell. This was starting to get worn out and not sharpened very well. So I couldn't find that one, but I found these on Amazon. They're Mr. Pen brand, and they're working just fine. And you got 3 of them for like not too expensive. I don't remember how much now, but it was a good deal. So I'm going to make, my pencil's not touching my paper. It's not making a mark. Let's try again. Oh, look at there. Make one about that wide, and then let's go a little bit bigger. Just make me some marks, and maybe this size, and we'll see what comes out of my pen. You never know, you know. Life just, my pen just does what my pen's going to do. I want to lighten up those lines so they're very, very, very dark. Use my kneaded eraser to just kind of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's what I love about kneaded erasers, is you can just use it to pick up a little bit of graphite but still leave some behind, so that it's not all the way gone, but you know, lighter. I really want it a lot lighter. Okay, just a little bit of guides. You can barely see them. That's what I want. I want to barely see them. Now, in the middle here, I am going to draw. Do I want to draw with black, or do I want to draw with color? Last day of the year, let's draw with some color. You know what? I'm feeling like this. I'm going to draw with this Papermate ballpoint pen, Ink Joy. It's a pink one. Let's draw with that. I haven't drawn with a ballpoint pen in a really long time. Okay, so I'm going to go swoop and swoop. Something like that. They're not perfect. This pen is a little dry. It's been sitting here on my desk for some time. Hasn't been used. It's feeling a little crusty, but that's okay. And then we're going to make loop-de-loops. And how big do we want our loop-de-loops? We're going to want them all the way up to there. No, I think about half. About there. something like that. We're going to do that. And then we're going to aura this. Let's start here. Do I want to aura it like that? Just around? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, and then we want to do a circle in here. Here we go. And then we want to aura again. Aura just means to draw around. It's not a fancy term. It just means, you know, like making a glowing aura. Just a line around the whole thing. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. I want to say hi to everybody who's new. I want to say hi to everybody who's been here forever. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Is what we do groundbreaking stuff? No, it's not. Is what we do fun? Absolutely. Let's do, coming out of here, let's do 4. Some of these are a little wonky. It's okay. Give yourself grace. Don't get all upset when things don't line up exactly the way you expect them to. It's all right. It's okay. They can be wonky. You know why? Because none of us are perfect. This is a hand-drawn piece of art. If you want it to be exactly symmetrical, you could use a drawing program on your computer or your iPad, tablet. Because I've seen the programs where you'll draw one line and it will draw this exact thing in quadrants, exactly matching whatever you draw on the first place. I've seen that. It's cool. It's fun to play with. But then it doesn't look like hand-drawn art. And I just love the imperfections of hand-drawn art. I think it draws me in and it says, yes, this person really put in, not that the artist who's doing digital art isn't putting in as much effort, but I don't know, there's just something about it that just hits differently for me. Go around, and that's going to hit those, and that's okay. There's just something when you know that an artist I don't know. It's hard to describe. I find it very difficult to tell the difference between digital artist works and AI. And with a hand-drawn piece, I know it's hand-drawn. It didn't come from AI. And I think that's where I'm falling right now. I don't want my artwork to look perfect. I'm not perfect. I believe that there's a thing that the Amish, even when they're working very diligently to make something look perfected, they on purpose always put at least one flaw in their work. Because they are not God. Only God is perfect. And so, in order to reflect that, they on purpose put flaws in their work. You know, the knitters drop a stitch. The woodworkers, make an unsquare cut or leave something unsanded or something. They do something. My work is completely not symmetrical. You can see that. This is not the same as that. It looks similar. But it's not the same. What is that? People are contacting me. I have to work late tonight. It is a closing day. So I don't go to work till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I have to be there till 11:15 p.m. And then tomorrow, I work middle shift. So it's all wacky doodle. Okay. And now I want to do an aura around everything. So I know for New Year's, many people make New Year's resolutions. I don't tend to be one of those people. But if you do, tell me, what's going to be your resolution for the new year? I'll probably ask this question again on my first video of next year. Because I'm curious. I know that a large number of people have a resolution for losing weight, taking better care of themselves, that kind of thing. I feel like I'm running out of ink. Am I running out of ink? I can't see. Maybe. Can't tell. But I hope I'm not running out of ink until I'm done. That would be lousy. Yeah, those are the kinds of things that most people resolve to do. Maybe somebody's got a resolution to change their job situation, a resolution to start a particular project or go to school, or whatever your resolution is. Did you have one last year? And did you do anything, or was it just a thing that you did the first couple of weeks in January and then you fell apart again? And that's my problem with resolutions, is that you tend to just most people tend to do the same resolution year after year because they didn't do very well the last year of doing what they said they were going to do. And so I find that that's a little, I don't know, I don't like the idea of resolution. I prefer to constantly evaluate, not just at the beginning of the year, but constantly evaluate and improve on, like, what can I do better? I recently listened to a lawyer who was talking about a case that resolved, and that the people who lost, the entity that lost the case, this lawyer said, they still don't get it. They don't understand, even though they lost and they were told to pay out millions of dollars to the person that they wronged. They're still saying we did nothing wrong. And rather than doing that, when you're having a challenge in your life, rather than say I did nothing wrong, maybe you need to think about, what could I have done better? Take even when you've done something good. Athletes do this. Even when they win, football teams, even when they win the game, they go back and they say, okay, we won, but what could we have done better? It's a mindset that I think is important to constantly, they don't, a football team doesn't sit down at the beginning of the season and say, this is what we're going to resolve to do, and then never come back and evaluate it again until next year. That's not how it works. They sit down and think about it daily, or at least weekly. Every time they have a game, they say, okay, this was what we resolved to do. Did we do it? How can we do better? How can we change what we're doing to up our game, right? And so I find that so many people just do this evaluation at the new year, and they don't continue throughout their entirety of their life. And I'm hoping that, I am not perfect. I have never said I was perfect ever my entire life. But I'm hoping that I'm constantly evaluating myself, and what did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What could I do better? And there are some things that in my life that I know I could do better, and I choose not to. I actively choose not to do better. There are some things that I am not good at, and I could choose to do better, and I don't. And that's on me, you know? I own it. That's on me. I want to aura this again. Hopefully I have an epic. But I hope that's what you guys do for the new year, is that you don't just take on a resolution, but that you choose throughout the year to ask yourself what went wrong, what went right, and how could I do better. See, what seems to be going wrong here is that I've chosen the wrong writing utensil. It doesn't seem to be wanting to work anymore. I think I am running out of ink. So, were I to do this pattern again, I might have been a little better at spacing. My spacing's pretty good in the middle here, but out here, not so much. I could have planned that out better. Been a little bit more symmetrical. Is it ever going to be perfect? No, because I'm hand drawing this. But I could have done things differently. But do I not like it because it's not perfect? No. But I can evaluate these things. What can I have done? What did I do right? I think I chose a good pattern. Thank you to the luck of the draw. And I'm following it pretty well. I am fighting with my utensil that I chose. Okay. So that's good. I like that. I think I'm going to color in. Not with this, because this isn't useful in the least. I may chuck it. I don't know. And it'd probably be fine to write notes with, but it's not good for art. Let's do this color, right? No, I thought this was going to be the right color. It is completely not the right color. Maybe this one? Huh. No, that's not the right color either. That's interesting. Neither of those pens are the right color. Huh. Do I have any more pens out here, or have I taken them all in the house? I think I've taken them all in the house. What to do? Choose a different color. Let's choose maybe red? Is this red closer to this pink? No, that's coral. That's definitely coral. What to do? Hello? Guess what? We're going to go with an opposite color. We're going to go with green. We're going to color in these bits to start. was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Oh well. Oh, resolutions. Anyway, I was just curious if you guys do resolutions or not. You know what this looks like it needs. Oh, that's not right. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? But it looks like it should have come down in here. Very close together. Okay, that's that. I really want more of this. I want more pink, but that pink's not doing it. Maybe this purple is more of a pinky purple. Haha! I found it. This purple matches more of that pink. I'm gonna go here. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of notifications. What the heck's going on? I don't know. Now this is the last one for today because I have to go to work. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And circles. I think I want yellow. Do I want yellow? I don't know. Do you want that? Yeah. Okay. If I'm going to resolve to do anything in the new year, that resolution is to continue to try to be nicer to people on the daily. Most of the time, I do a pretty good job, but not always. There are customers that try my very last nerve, and I'm not always nice. Well, I'm not sure that the customer knows that I'm not being nice. I'm not like mean or anything, but I could be nicer. I could be more patient. In my head, I call them names. I don't say it out loud, but in my head, I call them names. I'm not nice to them in my head. And that's not who I want to be. So, you know, But that's not a once a year thing. That's an everyday thing. How could I be better today than I was yesterday, especially with customers who are regular customers, and they're people that I don't really like. But I need to give them grace. I need to not show my frustrations. And I can only do that in my view. Nobody else has to follow this, but in my view, I can only do that with the help of my Lord, who was able to love even those who did not love him, loved those who hated him. And that's not easy to do. And that's what I strive to do, and I fail every day. Every single day I fail at that. But I try. And I'm trying to be better. I really am. And it's difficult. Because I'm only human. I am not a god. Just human. And things frustrate me. And people frustrate me. But I do my best. And that's, I guess, all we can do, right? What do I want? I think I want yellow. I want yellow. Which yellow? Do I want this yellow? Or do I want this yellow that I think is more orange? I think I want the orangey yellow. There's a lot going on my phone. Too many notifications. I'm sorry, everybody. Usually it's quite quiet. Of course, most of the time I turn off notifications when I'm out here. Probably just a discussion on Facebook, one of the groups that's giving me lots of notifications, but I don't know. Could be something else. I'm going to do the outest? The outermost. That. And do I want anything else? Why am I turning it? It's the same, no matter which direction I go. I feel like I want something else, but I'm not sure what. Oh gosh, go in there. Maybe this one. I don't know what this is going to do on this paper. Kind of just yellows it a little. mostly the same color as the background color. So that's okay. It's just a little bit different. This pen, even though I don't think I've used it much, is got a very splayed tip. Not working very well. All right. Are you done? It wants white. It wants white here. You guys see? Yeah, you guys can see. Sometimes I get all carried away in my coloring and I forget to look up and see what you guys can see. Yeah, just a little something to make a little brightness, a little contrast. Like that. And right here. There we go. That's all right. Sort of a happy little page now, isn't it? Oh yeah, I need to draw. I need to sign it. What was this called? F-L-A-M. F-L-A-M. Let's put my signature here. Come on, right. There we go. Okie dokie, guys. It's been a while. It's been a long one. That's okay. Last one of the year. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for joining me on this journey this year. We will see each other next year. That's weird to say. That's really weird to say. But we will see each other next year. I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you blessings and peace and a really good year for next year. I hope all of these things for you. And if you ever need anything, need prayer, contact me. You know how to do it. Description box below. There's all my socials. Get a hold of me, and I'd be happy to put you in my daily prayers. I'd be happy to do that. And thank you very much for being a subscriber, and I will see you on the next video. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.